One TV special report.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Due to the urgency and need of the said resolution, I would like to pass this for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules on joint motion, Madam Chair.
On joint motion, with this project proposal, it has been moved by our Committee Chair on Sports, Honorable John Phil Duhay Lungsod, to pass to approve this on second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Is there any comments or reaction? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Before we proceed, may we inquire from Honorable Catherine Lin, who is coordinating with the half marathon, about the amount of rescission for members of his body as to 21 kilometers, 3 kilometers, or 5 kilometers. How much is the rescission, and to whom shall we pay the amount if ever members of SLOVA will participate in this half marathon?
Honorable Lim, you are hereby acknowledged by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Our registration for 3 kilometers is 499 pesos. The merchandise, the inclusion of this are event shirt, race bib with timing chip, race knocks, and raffle entry. For 5 kilometer category, 599 pesos, event shirt, race bib, race knocks, and raffle entry also. For 10 kilometers category is 999 pesos. Inclusion, event shirt, finisher medal, metal medal, post meal, McDonald's chicken, race bib, race snacks, and raffle entry. For 21 kilometer category, 1,399 with event shirt, finisher medal, post meal, race bib, race snacks, and raffle entry, Madam Chair.
And to whom shall we pay the rescission? I believe that members of SLOVA will participating in the 3 kilometer run.
It depends with the majority.
Because
Honorable.
I heard Honorable Salvador is donating lechon
Yes.
for the marathon. And
And
Honorable
also, as
John
well
Carlo
as
Moralion
John Carlo
also
Moralion.
donate lechon in every
U-turn.
category. If
Yes.
everybody will participate, kung kita ka lang participate, si Honorable Moralion will donate lechons, dili singular, plural, lechons.
Lechons.
Kung tanan mo participate, so we encourage the members to join the half marathon 3 kilometers lang. Ako, I would like to join 21 para karon dire ko sa tanang college, 3 lang ko mo join. Okay. So, join tanan. Para ang lechon ni Honorable Moralion maluto ito. Kaya ulit mo join tanan, di niya ipaluto ang lechon. So, may we hear from Honorable Moralion to confirm.
Basta kayo mahatag ko.
But first, we have to ask Attorney Lau kung mo join bagyod siya.
Thank you, Madam Chair. 21 kilometers.
So sure, 21 kilometers, Attorney Lau?
Pwede rin magkamakay.
Pwede kayo.
Basta kuyog ta.
Bugoy.
So, join na nan.
Joint tanan.
Oh.
So, Sir Honorable Moralion, you have to go your lechon.
Continue with Richard kay Majid Mantanan.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Attorney Lau.
instead of 3 kilometers, why not make it 5? I think 3 kilometers is too short.
Kaya kayo. So we'll tell BM to go with the 5 km or 3 km lang siguro? 3. Okay, ang kuan
Kung
lang
gusto
siguro.
mo higher, okay lang.
Ang councilors lang siguro 5 kilometers pinaka-minimum.
So asa to ihatag bayan? Where to whom shall we pay the decision?
Dito na lang siguro sa office nako kay nagbilin sila og form.
Okay.
Ay, ipadala na lang ako sa inyong office ang form.
And deadline sa payment?
July, kung kano sa ninyo ihatag ang form, isabay na lang para dili mawala ang form or mabulag.
Okay. So, everybody are participating 3 to 5 kilometers, you know, for the SP members. Okay. We'll clap the hands.
Thank you, Honorable Tapayan.
About the taekwondo, kisa apel, si Atty. Lau Tating apel, or si Honorable Cecil Ko will join the taekwondo. Honorable Ko, you are joining the taekwondo tournament.
Honorable Ko, you are acknowledged.
No, I'm not an athlete. I'm not a taekwondo athlete, and I don't belong to the Philippine Taekwondo Association, which is a requirement to join this tournament. You have to be a member of the PTKD Association.
Okay.
And I think the total amount of the cash prizes to be given by the LGU is 160,000. 50,000 being the grand prize.
Okay.
So
Honorable
same
Cecil,
as,
why are you pointing at Honorable Ko when taekwondo tournament is mentioned? You are pointing to Honorable Ko. So, Honorable Sir,
Yes.
if there are no more comments, we'll proceed to another appointment session. We proceed to appointment session number 6. A resolution authorizing the local city executive to enter into a contract for the construction and improvement of school fence and gate of Pulot Elementary School located at Barangay Pulot, Osami City, and perform all acts for the implementation of the project funded from construction of a guard post with complete lighting system, fencing at back of school, street light, and the replacement under program. I now yield to Chairman of the Committee on Public Works and Infrastructure, Honorable Saulo Salvador, to introduce and recommend action on this item, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Saulo Salvador, you are hereby recognized by the Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Majority Floor Leader. Thank you, Madam Chair. I move to pass a resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into a contract for the construction and improvement of school fence and gate of Pulot Elementary School located at Barangay Pulot, Osami City, and perform all acts for the implementation of the project funded from the construction of a guard post with complete lighting system, fencing at back of schools, street light under the Peace and Order Program of 2024. Madam Chair, I move to pass this resolution on the first reading with reservation.
There's a motion from Honorable Saulo Salvador, a resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into a contract for the construction and improvement of school fence and gate of Pulot Elementary School located at Barangay Pulot, Osami City, and perform all acts for the implementation of the project funded from construction of a guard post with complete lighting system, fencing at the back of the school, street lights under the Peace and Order Program 2024. For first reading with reservation, motion approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the interest of the public, and its urgency of this project to be implemented, I move this resolution for the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules on joint motion. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Due to the urgency of this matter, it has been moved for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules with this resolution. Is there any comments or reaction for passing this on second and final reading? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The last but not the least application is from the list of Honorable Attorney Darin Silao for the amendment of our internal rules on the composition of Committee on Laws, Rules and Style. I now yield to Honorable Lau, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Lau, you are acknowledged by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Actually, upon consultation with our City Mayor, Mayor Attorney Indy Waminan, I requested that there will be an amendments to our internal rules concerning the Committee on Laws, Rules and Style. Actually, from the start, way back in 2019, during the time of Kong Ando Waminan, when he was still the City Mayor, when I was informed that I will be the chair in the Committee on Laws, Rules and Style, I talked with Attorney Mars Tapayan, taking into consideration that he has more experience than I am because he is a practicing lawyer, that he should be the one who will be the chair of this committee. Unfortunately, being the majority floor leader, he informed me that I will act as the chair of this committee and he will be the co-chair of this Committee on Laws, Rules and Style. As we can see in previous investigation and public hearing, it was Attorney Mars Tapayan who spearheaded in our investigation. So I feel that he should be the chair of this committee and I will be his co-chair. That's all, Madam Chair.
Yes, Honorable Chair, I confirm the statement of Honorable Lau. When we suggested that he will be chairman of the Committee on Laws, he initially refused because he is into private practice of law. And I was, for many years, I was practicing law. But I told him that you will be chairman, but I will assist you all the way. And that is why, since we assumed office last first term, on the first term, it's always all investigations were referred to me by the mayor, starting with the 170 million heavy equipment purchased by the past admin, the veteran po anomaly, the Bukagan Hill transaction, the multi-million box and toys for the children of the barangays, the purchase of motor cab patrol by the NGO from Johan's, another investigation. I was the one who was requested to facilitate and initiate the investigation, so I gladly accept this chairmanship, so that it will also be acquired for me to preside in joint committee hearing. And for committee hearings, I am not chairman, only a co-chairman, but I am presiding in the joint committee hearings as the acting chairman of the Committee on Laws. So, I gladly accept this, Honorable Chair. Thank you.
Thank you with that information, Majority Floor Leader. But who will give the motion to amend this request? Honorable Lau?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move that we will amend our internal rules concerning this, the Committee on Laws, Rules and Style. And Attorney Mars Tapayan will be the chair and I will be the co-chair of this committee.
So it has been moved by Attorney Lau to amend the internal rules relative to the following: Attorney Lau as chairman of the committee to co-chairman, and Attorney Marcelian C. Tapayan as co-chairman to chairman. So it has been moved by Attorney Lau for first reading with reservation. Motion approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Concerning the importance of these amendments to the internal rules, Madam Chair, I move to pass this resolution second and final reading with waiving the internal rules, Madam Chair.
It has been moved by Attorney Larfoy for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. This resolution amending the internal rules relative to the subject. Attorney C. Lau as chairman of the committee to co-chairman, and Attorney Marcelian C. Tapayan as co-chairman to chairman of the Committee on Laws, Rules, and Style. For second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Is there any comments or reaction? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. There are no pending matters on my table. Under item number 10, basis for third reading. So at this juncture, may you have the privilege and pleasure to hear on special matters from Honorable Dinky Suiso, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Dinky Suiso, you are recognized by the chair.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Please allow me to inform this august body regarding the continuing local legislative education held at Puerto Princesa, Palawan City last June 17 to 18. They discussed the topics on sustainable waste management in livable communities and climate change. That's for day 1. And for day 2, they discussed the environmental protection and management, including climate change and disaster risk reduction and management topic. Our PowerPoint presentation are ready for your reference. We will be distributing it as soon as we got the copies for it. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Suiso, for your vital information.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. At this point of time, may we also have a pleasure and privilege to hear SK matters from Honorable John Phil Dendo de Lungsod, Honorable Chair.
Honorable John Phil Duhay Lungsod, you are hereby acknowledged by the chair.
Thank you, Majority Floor Leader and Madam Honorable Presiding Officer. Yesterday, I received a transmittal letter from City Administrator, Attorney Sumner Manfuentes, regarding the Memorandum Circular 2024-80, dated June 13, 2024, signed by the DILG Secretary Attorney Benjamin C. Abalos Jr. regarding the dissemination of the nationwide youth sports competition from December 15 to 21, 2024 in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Madam Chair, this gi-encourage ang mga students, mga athletes, ages from 17 years old and below to participate the annual event conduct by the Philippine Sports Commission under the office of the President. So in this case, Madam Chair, gi-encourage ang matag LGU nga magpadala og mga athletes to participate the 27 sports nga maka-join sa maong event. Annual ning gipahigayon, Madam Chair, sa Philippine Youth Games. So, atong gi-encourage ang mga athletes again nga kung kinsay willing mo join sa mong event dito sa Puerto Princesa, Palawan, to please coordinate sa kuwang office aron ma-endorse ngadto sa Office of the City Mayors, and then the Office of the City Mayors will endorse sa mga athletes dito sa Philippine Philippine Youth Games, Batang Pinoy. So kada tuig ni nga gihimo, so to encourage lang sa mga athletes nga 17 years old and below. And then regarding ani Madam Chair, doon na naiming doon actually ang to mention ang tawag aning
Swimming team.
athletes from mga chess, no? Mga chess players nga nadala sa Camiguin. So, being try na sila reach out sa ang office and with the income chair kung saan pag-participate. So, as of now, doon na two athletes nga willing mo join sa mong event sa Palawan. So, kung kinsa pa tong
Unsa man na event ang
actually, Madam Chair, 27 sports ni, and then wala man na-attach sa memorandum from the DILG kung sa itong mga games, mga sports. Batang Pinoy competition, Madam Chair. So, naana ang mga chess players nga nadala sa Camiguin at the same time katong mindaog sa provincial met last year, no? And then nagpadangat na sila sa ilahang willingness to join sa mga events. So waiting for sa ilahang letter aron ma-endorse the mayor. And then we still encouraging all the athletes from our city nga mo join para makapadala og ubay-ubay nga athletes ang atuang LGU. Kay based sa memorandum signed by Attorney Abalos, the DILG Secretary, gi-encourage mo yun ang mga all provincial governors and all the city mayors from the 149 cities and 82 provinces sa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao nga mo participate sa maong event, Madam Chair. Thank you.
kano sa gani na ang event?
December 15 to 21, Madam Chair.
Okay. Thank you for that vital information.
Thank you.
No?
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. So, i-encourage na to ang mga kabatanunan to participate this Batang Pinoy. So, Majority Floor Leader, please.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. May also the pleasure and privilege to hear on ABC matters from Honorable John Carlo Moralion, Honorable Chair.
Jun Carlo, you are hereby acknowledged by the Chair.
Thank you, Majority Floor. Thank you, Madam Chair. As of now, I'm none.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. At this juncture, may we have the pleasure and privilege to hear on matters concerning the indigenous people from Honorable Bae Linda Bation, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Bae Relinda, you are hereby acknowledged by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair and Majority Floor Leader. Madam Chair, for the information of this august body, Madam Chair, this coming July 5, 2024, Madam Chair, nagpatawag ang Provincial IPMR Wadi Divina para sa preparation sa ALS-DPP sa Misamis Occidental. And then sa atua sa Osamin City, ang update na to sa atong ALS-DPP is for review pa siya kay naamang bali ang recognized sa DNR as ancestral limits for barangays only. Dayon na ay inclusion ang barangay Gala mo nang gipakita pa nato karon ang resolution for inclusion. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Bae, for your information.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Before I proceed to item number 15, may I just inform this august body that we are celebrating the International Day against illegal drugs and against illegal trafficking. And this morning we have a pan walk from junction of Mulaobang going to Pulot up to the Santa Cruz, Barangay Santa Cruz detachment, police detachment is about 2.5 kilometers according to Honorable Lim. 2.5. We have Panmok, and after that we went to Aguada Covered Court because the city gym is the court, the basketball court, the ring is still under repair. So just change of venue. We went to Aguada Covered Court and we have a program there, and after that, a first game of the basketball tournament between the PNP and the first cluster of pivots of persons who use drugs. We thank the participants, the CADAC members, the 23 barangays of the city who are now drug-free with their pivots. The barangay captains were there this morning, and the police and other stakeholders. And we thank the city councilors who attended, Honorable Lorde, the presiding officer, Honorable Catherine Lim, Honorable Asir Ramiro, Honorable Linda Bation, Honorable John Pedroson, Honorable John Carlo Moralion, and yours truly, Honorable Sir. We wanted to run, but this is fun walk, so we only walk, Honorable Sir.
Enjoy the walk.
We enjoyed our walk while there's music also sa leading car, sa PNP. So it was an enjoyable walk, and we look forward to another walk or run on our half marathon this coming July 14. So thank you very much for your participation in celebration of the International Day of Against Illegal Drugs and Illegal Trafficking. That's why we are wearing this uniform today in connection with that celebration. So, unless there are other valuable and relevant information, may we have Honorable Aminal or certain information to share?
Yes, Honorable Waminal, you are hereby acknowledged by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. I would like to report to the August body what transpired during our joint meeting kanila buntag sa province, supposedly kay Mayor Indintani, pero ako ipadala niya. So we have 5 agendas. So among i-discuss, first agenda is to propose port zone elimination of the port of Jimenez. So to make the long story short, the port of Jimenez, it was approved by the committee and the body with no objection, considering that no arrestry outside Miss Oak will be given permits. Only Miss Oak arrestry. Kay mo ganyan hitabo karon sa ato ang Usamis Port sa gigon pa sa business sector nga 680% ang inahang increase. So muni ang gitakod ganina, and it was approved by the committee nga arrestry within this Oak region, ang local arrestry. So dali pa igdako ang katawan, daghang kayong nanambong ganina tungod kay ang hitabo sa Usamis dili nagid hitabo sa Miso. Second agenda, Madam Chair, bahin sa agrarian, mga tuwang agrarian officer si Danny Pilar, medyo naalan siya gamay kulang, mawa siya mo-coordinate sa LGU o sa mga barangays, mutong gitambagan siya sa itong presiding officer si Gov Henry nga dapat mo-coordinate sa barangay sa LGU para pagpasayon sa mga activity kung unsay naa sa agrarian. So, Madam Chair, ako katiwas tungod kay gadali-dali po ko kay ni ICC diri karon. So, koto bra ko sa duha ka agenda. So, actually, we have 5 agenda sa Miso karon. So, more than I can report, Madam Chair, kung unsay hitabo sa province kada. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Waminal, for your vital information. So, kuana good news na sa Misa Misnod, no? Na sa Jimenez i-open tong port. So good news gid na kay mao gid na isa sa concern, no, sa mga businessmen na dako kaayo.
Nag-discuss din pero ilang gipanagamutan nga digid kasulod ang tagagawas ang tungkol sa problema sa kuha karon Osamis daghang mga negosyante nga di na mapalit sa Osamis kay sa una magod ang ilang gingon ang pagkadiyan mapalit sa Osamis karon mapalit sa Cagayan din musugad diri sa Plardel or modretso lang iba-ipas ang Osamis tungod kay mahal kayo ang karastre. So apintahan gid ang Osamis tungod magud to kay gibid magud to murag ang global company bidi daw kana. So ato nang ipaabot kung ano sa mo in ang ilang term as arrested sa to ang kwan. Pero ang ipanagamutan nito nga dili na gyud makasulod ang arrested outside mismo. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you.
About Pardil, Honorable Sir, may Miss Ok, arrested ka po ng Pardil?
Yes, na-appeal gyapon, natakot gyapon ganina ang kuan ng Plardel. Yes, mo gyapon. Tanan nga arrested dire gyud sa Bisok para at least for the benefits of sa ato ang mga katawhan diri sa Bisok para dili na mausap ang hitabo sa Osamis. Mao ginay main kuan gina Madam Chair tungod sa hitabo sa Osamis. Ang business sector nga daghan nga atin mao ginay sa reklamo. So wala ona ang outside arrest diri naging sa Bisok kay ang hitabo mo sa Ipsos na Madam Chair. Pila ka years na silang sacrifice. Wa may complainant. So karon sa bangko daghang complainant so nadaot ang Osamis. We can do nothing tungod kay gibid magud sa Manila. Dayon gisakyan og mga motor so inahapon to. So at least ang gibuhat kanina uban sa tanang committee tibuok Bisok nga mga kuan, mga opisyalis dito tanan mga mayores kanina at least dili na mausab ang hitabo sa Osamis. Thank you, Madam Chair.
So atong pasalamatan ang ato ang Governor Henry Isuminal kay siya gid naglantaw gyud kanunay no sa kinatibuk-an na kung asa makatipid mangita gyud pa maagi ingon ana kaning visionary ang atong governor. So Gov, salamat kayo sa imuhang kanunay maghuna-huna kanamo na misa-misnod.
Sa kuan gid man diri apas lang ang mga hardwares na to diri nagreklamo kay gamay na kay sila galin tungod kay uban tonas Cagayan mugdunggo sa Plardel dayon dili uban kuha na nitong truck kay ila mo po nang i-compute nga og i-tracking nila ang gamay ra og magasto kumpara sa diri sa Osamis. So apektahan gyud ang atuang Osamis. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Mo na giingon na mag-domino effect sa kung ang kanina product barato ni siya pero dako kaayo og magasto tracking pagbayad pa nimo sa kuan so i-add on mo gyud as negosyante so ang affected gihapon kita tanang kinatugbukan.
Yes, kita
labi na ang mga consumers
kay ibalik mo sa consumers kung pala nagtaas sila. So dako kay epekto sa Osamis nga ang ilang kuan ganyan dili na gid mahitabo.
Yes, Honorable Sir, if I may. The Osamis incident, in fact, we had a hearing on this, an investigation on this, why the global port charges have increased much, about until 500% more. So it's a deterrent to our businessmen to transact with the Osamis port. What happens that during the bidding in Manila, there was no due notice sent to the LGU of Osamis. We were able to know that during the hearing. It's required by the internal rules of PPA nga pabao ng stakeholders. Pero kung Osamis wala pabao ng LGU, we could have asserted our voice there during the bidding. And it's really very unfortunate wala mo yung natabo kay it is the PPA, the People Ports Authority mo yung nag-coordinate sa bidding kay sila may namanid sa atong seaport sa Osamis City. In fact, all other places similar to Osamis also protested sa mga city. And there's another one nga Gubaport kahapon ang nag-operate. In fact, I think Zamboanga filed a case against Gubaport, if I'm not mistaken. So, that's very unfortunate for Osamis, especially for RBC Cement, because of the high charges being imposed by the private business of Global Port in order to recover the investment also. Because they invested much also, I think 15 billion ang ilang investment. So 14 years, they have to have an income of 1.5 billion, no? 14 years. So they have to raise the fees. Kalit na itong manisante, kay kalit kaya ang increase na, taas kaya ang increase, 300%, 400%, 500%, 600%. So, ano ito po? Wala na mo tasak sa usaha sport, ito na sa Orquita, Cardel, Pagadian, Dipolog. That's one thing negative yung atong na-experience sa atong siyudad sa Samis, Universidad. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Suiso, you are acknowledged by the Chair.
For other matters, Madam Chair, if it's okay, thank you very much. Just like to report on the June 22 screening for Miss Asenso Ozamis Tourism 2024, and we will be thanking our barangay chairman, especially through APC Giancarlo Marayon, for the 50 barangays who participated, excluding Barangay Litaman. And we are happy that they all cooperated and supported. And the top 15, including Malaubang, Kinuman Norte, Tinago, Gingona, Sangay Dako, Santa Cruz, San Roque, Aguada, Pantaon, Bañadero, Polot, Gamo, 50th District, Calabayan, and Diguan will be having their official presentation of candidates this coming July 1 during our flag ceremony. That is also part of the highlights of our 76th charter anniversary of Miss City, which will be held this coming July 14, Sunday, at Asenso Wellness Park, 7 p.m., Madam Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you very much
for that information, Honorable Suiso. So this coming July 1.
Yes, Monday, flag ceremony.
First Monday
First
of
Monday.
July. Okay,
They
thank
will
you
be
for
officially presented to the public, our top 15.
Top 50. Okay.
And also, Madam Chair, we are happy that so far, this is, among the top 15, we have 6 rural barangays who made it to the top 15. It's rare because during the previous, it's only 2 or 3. But this time around, we have 6 rural barangays who made it to the top 15.
So,
and it's an improvement.
Mga barangay?
Yeah, it's Kinuman Norte, Gingona, Sangay Dako, Pantaon, Calabayan, and Diguan.
So mas maayo kay murag lumalaban na gyud ang ato ang mga naa sa rural barangays. Okay. So Honorable John Phil, you are acknowledged by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Before I forgot, may I have the privilege to inform this august body that the 51 SK chairpersons is invited, thank you, are invited in relation to the report of our Majority Floor Leader sa celebration sa Idadait 2024, the LGU Ozamis in coordination with the CADAC, PNP, PDEA, CHO and the ILG, doon nagikandak nga anti-drug educational campaign and awareness seminar ug mapuhon June 26. So we would like to extend our gratitude to our city mayor and of course the organizers nga nahimong participants ang mga SK chairpersons, in this case nga aron mas dugang kahibalo namo and how to lead sa baga batan-on pa sa mo ang barangay, and also to give our counterpart regarding sa kanibitang to fight against illegal drugs. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you for your information, Honorable John Phil. So,
Honorable Chair,
yes.
that activity tomorrow mentioned by Honorable John Pedro Leonson is a continuation of the anti-drug campaign, which started this morning, early dawn this morning at 5 o'clock. Yeah, we are all invited. As it is tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. Whole morning.
What time? 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Sa City Health Office, functional, or 10th floor. 10th floor, no? Then, everybody, all members of somebody are invited. We should be there tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Then, as a reminder, on 27 Thursday, we'll have initial hearings sa boundary disputes. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we are inviting all the barangay captains involved. Mga 14 pairs na mga barangays ang boundary dispute. We'll try to sort of pre-hearing or pre-settlement. Sa boto ng mga barangay captains, wala ito paagi nga, basi pwede lang ihilot silang barangay, masolve lang dispute. Kundi, we have to intervene. Ano ba siya? Para we kakapot with an ordinance before December, natin ordinance settling the boundary disputes of different barangays sa siyudad. Thank you naman siya.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. So, ako lang i-reiterate, no, tomorrow, June 26, 2024, anti-drug educational campaign and awareness seminar held at CHO Function Hall. And this coming Thursday, June 27, 2024, 1:30 p.m. Regarding ni siya atong barangay boundaries conflict, no? So, mura o preliminary ni siya turning na hearing para aron committee of the whole para aron masulbad na gyud nato ning mga boundary dispute nato sa ato ang barangay. So that's all for. Is there other matter?
If there are no more important announcements, information from my colleagues, Honorable Chair, I now will be inclined to proceed with my most unpleasant task. I move to adjourn the regular session of the Senate.
Session adjourned.